Hi guys, good evening. I wanted to do a video on what it is to have good habits and what that consists of for me personally. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with what I would do as a Christ believer is to start the day off right with prayer. For me, it's important to put my life in God's hands because He is in control of everything. But we are not all spiritual people. So I'd say for the people who aren't, spiritual or religious, if you want to call it that, for them, meditation would be a good way to think about where their life is going and what they want to do in their future. And I think this goes hand in hand with my second point, which would be to be grateful for the things that we have. Being grateful for family, for friends, for loved ones, for the air that we breathe, because life is something to be grateful for. So I think that goes hand in hand with the spiritual part, sort of, or at least personally it does. And for my third point, another thing I think is very important is to take good care of yourself, physically, personal hygiene, grooming, skincare, whatever that means for you, but it's something that's a good habit to have on a daily basis. Another thing that's very important is to do things with a purpose and intent. So that would be my number 4. Do things, don't be idle, don't be distracted. Take action because life is now. And make the best of your time because once time is gone, it's gone forever. Again, don't be lazy. And also another point would be taking the time to learn every day new things, things that are interesting to you, even if it's just learning about yourself and getting to know yourself. If you're into academics and things like that, then I'd say look into different types of genres of stuff that you like to look into, like psychology, technology, whatever the case may be. Another really good habit to have on a daily basis, in my opinion, is to learn how to manage your time, because we should focus on the important things first, to just get the important things out of the way. Prioritize the things that are important. Focus on what matters. And I think that has a lot to do with my next point, which would be to be goal-oriented. I think that it's very important that you have goals, attainable goals, of course. You can divide them between short-term and long-term, however you want to do it. But goals are very important. Plan for your goals. If you not plan for it, you will not do it. You know how many times you say to yourself, I'm gonna someday do this. But when you realize you never did it and years went by. So plan for your goals. If you don't plan it, you will not do it. Trust me. My 8th point is learning to let go. Let go of the things that you cannot control. Let go of toxic people. Let go of bad relationships, even if they're professional ones. Let go of past. Let go of past mistakes. Let go of everything that isn't positive for you. Forgive yourself for anything that you hold against yourself. Forgive others and just move on, because holding on to those things will not do you any good. Next point, and number 9, is physical activity. Take the time to do physical activity on a daily, as much as you can on a daily. Obviously, if you miss one day, it's not going to kill you. But make it a habit. It's important to keep yourself moving. Whatever type of exercise that you like, as long as you get moving. And the next point, which is number 10, would be healthy eating. Plan out your meals a week before, or even the night before if you'd like. It's easier to just reach out for the easy, quick fix, because it's convenient, versus planning out your healthy meals. We're all guilty of this because we all get lazy, but it doesn't do us any good. So try to plan out for things. I realize at least planning things out for me works. If I plan what I want to do, if I do things with intent, I get them done, versus if I just let things happen, I don't coordinate things correctly because I'm just not thinking about it. I'm not planning it. And then that brings me to my next point, which is plan your schedule for the next day. Make a list if you have to. In this list, put whatever it is that you're needing to do for the following day. To give you an example, if you need to make a call, if you need to do laundry, if you need to do your lawn, whatever the case may be, plan a schedule, put the priorities on the top of the list, and try to focus on getting those done first, as they would be more important or urgent. And my number 12 is within a busy schedule, obviously not everything is work. You need to take the time to take some breaks. If you have to, don't overwhelm yourself. Take it little by little. I think good habits, literally habits, is because it's something that you do on a daily until you turn it into a routine. And when you turn it into a routine, it's not that difficult because it's already a usual for you. So again, don't overwhelm yourself. Try to meet as much things that you need to do in the day. But that's why, again, I say plan for things, because when you plan for things, you get things done and you already have a mental idea of the things that you want to do in one day. And then the bonus that I have for you today is do things for you. I remember once someone told me, do things for you. And crazy thing is, I don't remember her name. She was this older woman I used to work with at an old job. And she told me the day that she had put in her 2 weeks, the day that it was already her last day. She told me, do things for you. I remember writing it down on a sticky note. I wrote the date. It was December 14th, 2018. But after that, just stuck with me. Do things for you. Whatever that may be.